A song to keep Kenyans going. Kenyans who arrived here at the Kencom building in Nairobi's Central Business District to donate blood. But as they kept the blood donors waiting in winding queues entertained, even they had someone else taking care of them. Kenyans in different parts of the country from different tribes, different races, leaders and ordinary citizens alike, diplomats from foreign missions, converged here where the National Blood Transfusion Service took charge of the actual transmission of blood as the Kenya Red Cross mobilized blood donors. Meanwhile, the National Youth Service stepped in to take charge of crowd control, given the swelling numbers every passing hour.
That's the beauty of Kenyans. We are resilient, we are patriotic in that sense, and this is a national disaster that we had never expected. And I'm sure as a nation we'll come out stronger of this disaster at the end, more united and more stronger nation.
By 1 o'clock, the National Blood Transfusion Service said it had registered 460 pints of blood and was anticipating the amount to double or even triple by nightfall.
Blood is priceless. When you give blood, you're actually giving the gift of life.
Here in Nairobi, women representatives arrived at the blood donation site carrying along food, including milk, bread, fries and chicken, as well as bananas, adding to Coca-Cola Company's effort to replenish the strength of those who had just donated blood with soda.
Kwa niaba ya wabunge wa mama katika bunge la 11 tumefika hapa in solidarity with Kenyans.
We are happy with the faith in action, which is what Kenya is known for. I mean, we could have stayed at home and prayed and hoped that everything will go well.
Na sisi kama kina mama tumesema lazima tujiunge pamoja na Wakenya wenzetu ili tuweze kupigana na hii neno la terrorist.
We are telling you thank you for doing this for us Kenyans. We are also proceeding to Westgate to go to the soldiers, the security forces that are there taking charge of the situation.
We are very, very impressed at the huge numbers that have turned out, and we thought maybe we should bring something for them to eat, the ones who have already donated.
We are saying that everyone has a responsibility. We should pray for one another. We should be able to take care of one another. That is why we are here.
By this evening, the queues were still this long, a clear display of the willingness and enthusiasm to participate in a calling of such magnitude. Hundreds of kilometers away in Kisumu and Mombasa cities, Kenyans left the comfort of their homes and pressures of their workplaces or businesses to also donate blood in solidarity with fellow Kenyans injured in the Nairobi terror attack. Back at the Westgate area, Good Samaritans gave up sleep just so that those who camped at the site the entire night, trying to secure the hostages or at least inform curious Kenyans and other citizens of the world about the unfolding story, could have some breakfast to warm them up and rejuvenate their strength.
Some of them, you'd literally see them, they look drained, but they're really struggling to stand up. It's just good to go out and do something for brother. Take care of the rest. Be a brother's keeper.
Sababu ya kuwa hapa ni kuja just to kupeana ile utu.
Came here to make tea for everyone who hadn't been home, been here the whole night. And of course, what our leaders and president always emphasize, we are one country, one race, one color, we're all one.
Still, others came to the Westgate precincts just to offer moral support to anxious relatives who are still waiting for their loved ones to be freed by the hostile elements still holding them captive inside the Westgate Mall.
Kuja hapa yenyewe nimekuja kusaidia kwa sababu ile niliona jana pale Westgate yenyewe iliniuma sana kwa roho. Mimi asubuhi boss wangu alinipigia simu akaniambia kuja tu nipeleke Westgate. Nikampeleka tu mpaka ndani, lakini akaniambia wewe rudi alafu uniongoje nje kwa barabara. Lakini kwa bahati mbaya baadaye ilibainika kwa wale watu walikuwa 36, yeye mwenyewe alikuwa hapo pamoja. Alipigwa risasi yenyewe jana.
Meanwhile, leaders across the political divide dropped their differences and united in grief, mourning the dead Kenyans and encouraging families of victims and survivors.
Fellow Kenyans, I thank all of you for staying strong and for being there for each other's sake as the tragic ordeal at the Westgate Mall enters its second day. You continue to be heroic in many amazing and heartening ways. As a nation, we speak as one.
At a time like this, we must come together as a people. And that's the reason why today you can see that we are standing here together as leaders.
Online, Kenyans rallied behind the interagency operation at the Westgate Mall in what has been referred to as the hallmark of the true Kenyan spirit. Messages of peace and love meant to stir up hope to those affected in one way or another rent the social media space from Kenyans from all walks of life. A sample of tweets read, quote, "We are one campaign makes me safe and free in my own country. Our prayers with the affected families. Let's remain united in prayers. It's a great country with resilience. We will pull through. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Kenya and the people and families affected by the Westgate attacks. Proud of my people. Together we can overcome. I shall love my country. I shall strive to make it better for me, my daughter, and future generations." End quote. Sylvia Chebet for Sunday Live.